Hello everyone, welcome to AY Tutorials. Today we are going to study all the information about the carbohydrates. What are carbohydrates? Carbohydrates are the major class of organic biomolecules that contain carbon, hydrogen and oxygen atoms. The name carbohydrate literally means hydrated carbon. Fundamental units, they are the most abundant macromolecules in the nature. So these are the most abundant biomolecules in the living body in the form of mass. Carbohydrates are also known as saccharides since many of these are having relatively small molecular weight with the sweet taste. This might however not be true for all the carbohydrates. They are widely distributed molecules in both plants and animal tissues, serving as the skeletal structures in the plants and also in the insects and insects. They are also occurs as a food reservoirs. Plants are considerably more abundant in the carbohydrates in comparison to the animals, and other carbohydrate polymers, they lubricate the skeletal joints and participates in the recognition and adhesion between the cells. Key function, they serve as the primary source of energy for the body's metabolic functions. So these carbohydrates, they play a vital role in providing energy and supporting the metabolic functions and promoting the digestive health. A balanced intake of carbohydrates, particularly from whole food sources which are rich in fiber, is essential for maintaining overall health and well-being. Roles of carbohydrates: primary energy source. The body's preferred full source, especially for the brain, central nervous system, and muscles during the high intensity exercise. 1 gram of carbohydrate provides approximately 4 kilocalories of the energy. Uh, energy There are certain roles of the carbohydrates like energy production. This is one of the primary function of the carbohydrates, to provide the energy. When consumed, carbohydrates are broken down into the glucose, which is then used by the body for the energy, and this process is occurs through the cellular respiration. Then energy storage. Excess glucose is stored as the glycogen in the liver and muscles. Glycogen acts as a readily available energy reserve. This excess glucose that is not immediately used for the energy can be stored in the body as a glycogen, primarily in the liver and muscles, and this stored glycogen can be converted back into the glucose when the body needs a quick energy source, such as during the physical activity or between the meals. Structural components. Carbohydrates are the essential building blocks for the various cellular components. Examples include cellulose in the plant cell walls and chitin in the exoskeletons of the insects. So, at their core, carbohydrates are organic compounds which are composed primarily of three elements: carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. What makes them unique is their specific ratio, typically having hydrogen and oxygen atoms in same 2:1 proportion as found in water. Energy storage of carbohydrates. Excess glucose is stored as the glycogen in the liver and muscles, and glycogen acts as a readily available energy reserve. So these carbohydrates, they whatever you eat, they provide the energy to your muscles, brain and nervous system, and facilitate the metabolism of fat, and ensure that the protein in your muscles is not broken down to supply the energy, because carbohydrates are so important to your bodily functions. Any excess carbohydrates you eat are stored in your liver, muscles and fat for the future use. Classification of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are classified into four main types: monosaccharides, disaccharides, oligosaccharides and polysaccharides. First one is the monosaccharide. It is the simplest form of carbohydrate which are consisting of a single sugar unit. Mono means single, so these monosaccharides are having single sugar unit. Example includes glucose, it is nothing but the blood sugar. Then fructose, also known as fruit sugar, and galactose, which is the part of milk sugar. Then disaccharides means double sugar, formed by the union of two monosaccharide units. Example includes sucrose, which is the combination of glucose and fructose, and also known as sugar, table sugar. Then lactose, it is the combination of glucose and galactose, and also known as milk sugar. Then maltose, it is the combination of glucose and galactose, and it is also known as the malt sugar. Then oligosaccharides, they are having few sugars composed of 3 to 10 monosaccharide units. Examples, they are found in beans, onions, and garlic, and known for their prebiotic properties. Then polysaccharides, they are having complex carbohydrates. Definition, they are the long chains of monosaccharide units. Example includes starch, which is the energy storage from the plants. Glycogen is from the energy storage from animals, and cellulose is the structural component of the plant cell walls, which is indigestible by the humans. So this cellulose is not digestible for the human. Here in this video we have studied what are the carbohydrates, what are the different roles, functions, and the storage unit of the carbohydrate, and also one more important part is the classification of carbohydrates. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to the AY tutorials. Thank you.